What is happening, everybody? Crazy March Kid here. In this video, we are going to be talking about Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel. Let's get into it. Full-blown spoiler review. Now, I originally wasn't going to do a review over Captain Marvel, but I was like, you know what? I don't got anything better to talk about, so I might as well. But I'm going to go over the highlights and some things that I thought were good about the movie and some things I thought they could have done better. So, let's get into this. Captain Marvel it's good, okay? I'm gonna say it's good. It's not the best Marvel movie I've seen. It kind of reminded me of Thor: The Dark World, okay? That movie, for what it was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a perfect movie. It was just kind of, you know, whenever you're taking a bite of your mashed potatoes and they haven't been seasoned and they're just like, they're just mashed potatoes. But they're not like, you know, they don't have any like seasoning, so they're like bland mashed potatoes. But you know you're eating mashed potatoes and you know they're good for you. That's basically what Captain Marvel is. Yes, I am comparing Captain Marvel to bland mashed potatoes, but without seasoning. So they just didn't have any seasoning. And it is an origin story, which origin stories tend to be very long, tedious, and for the most part just not the best thing. It's kind of like whenever I saw Captain America, the first Captain America, the first Avenger. It wasn't a bad movie. There was action, there was a story, there was an origin. It was an origin story. That's basically what it was. Could have been better. They could have done a lot better, but nevertheless, it's an origin story. So, but I also think, and I'm going to be jumping around, I'm not going to keep everything in order like some people do. I'm just telling you what I thought of the movie and what I liked about it. I liked that there was some comedy, although I think the jokes could have been a little bit, you know, toned down because there was a lot of jokes, and I feel like that was like sort of carrying the movie a little bit because like every, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes there was a joke, and I'm just like, okay. Alright, you're trying to make us laugh, I get it. So, and then, the thing that caught me really off by surprise about this movie was the fact that Nick Fury, lost his eye by a cat. Or a flurkin. However they want to talk, a flurkin. I thought that was a little, like, really? Seriously? Because I remember in Captain America Winter Soldier, he said the last time he trusted somebody, he lost an eye. So, the last time he trusted Captain Marvel, he lost an eye? Is that what he's telling me? Is that exactly what he's telling me? So, the Skrulls, I thought they did I thought it was a good twist on, you know, how they were like, the Skrulls are the bad guys, and then they're like, no, the Kree are actually the bad guys. So basically, Captain Marvel is working for the opposite team, and then she doesn't realize it, and then it's just like, whoop, got it flipped up on you. And then it was kind of interesting how her flashbacks, you know, she didn't even know who she was. She's like, I don't remember who I am, and then, you know, it was just like, oh, you were, you know, you got hit by the freaking, that blast or whatever from that Kree ship or whatever, and that, you know, that you landed that ship 6 years ago, or, you know, destroyed the ship 6 years ago. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the movie, you understand what I mean. That was cool. I like that fact that she absorbed, you know, that she absorbed the energy. That was kind of a cool way for her to get her powers. Although, it's funny how, like, a being comes to Earth trying to stop something and then hands his powers over to another person. I wonder where we've seen that at. I'll give you a minute to think about that. Okay, so if you guys did not get that, I was hinting to Green Lantern. Green Lantern, the being comes to Earth, crashes his plane, gives the ring to Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan absorbs the powers, goes into space, works for the, you know, space police or whatever, and then, you know, destroys a being, you know. So it's kind of the same premises, a little bit, or similar to that. So, yeah. There was a meme about it, and so I thought it was funny. So I thought I'd just, you know, throw that in there. But the thing that really got me hyped, I actually enjoyed the soundtrack. Okay, that I don't give. A lot of people, we don't give music a very good, good credit. You know, good credit, because that's one thing that always makes a movie is the songs and the soundtrack and the score. They did an okay job. Like, partly some of the music was in there. I was like, okay, that's 90s music. But the thing that got me was whenever she got kidnapped or whatever, and then they put her back in the that dream thing or whatever, and it was playing Nirvana, Come As You Are. I was like, ooh, this is so good. I was like, ooh, I like it. And I was like, yeah, I was kind of dancing a little bit in the theater. And then, but the thing that really got me hyped was that first in-credit scene. Oh my gosh. They finding the pager and, you know, toying with it, and then, you know, observing it to see who's on the other end of that, and then whenever she pops up and says, "Where's Fury?" I was like, oh! Like, oh, yeah! But, you know, I was a little bit hyped there. I was like, so it really made me ready for Endgame. It really did. And, of course, we saw the Flurkin, or Goose, the cat, eat the Tesseract, or swallowed the Tesseract. He ate it, but he also obviously swallowed it, and, you know, just was holding it. And then at the end, the other end credit scene was him hawking up the Tesseract. So, but overall, the movie was good for what it was. For what it was an origin story. Brie Larson did a really good job, I thought, as Captain Marvel. The story was in the beginning, the story was very slow, and then by the, you know, the middle, it got, you know, it progressively got better, you know. So, I'll give this movie, I will give it a 6 out of 10. That's what I'll give it. Normally, I'll give Marvel movies like an 8 out of 10, depending on how good they are. But this one, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. So, not too bad, not too bad. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the movie, if you enjoyed my review, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you guys did not enjoy my review, hit the dislike button, subscribe, and share. Go out and see Captain Marvel, make your own assumption and opinions, and have at it, you know? But with that being said, guys, I will see y'all later. I gotta make a few other videos or whatever. So, anyway, yeah, that's my review on Captain Marvel. So, with that being said, guys, Crazy March Kid here. I bid y'all a very good day.